On my high school team, we had 5 guys make the NBA.
We had the county rocking.
It's the mecca of basketball.
There are those who come before us, upon whose shoulders we stand.
It's nothing that you can do to stop a competitive edge.
It's just in the water.
Let's stick to that subject, The Last Dance. It came out yesterday. Everybody watched it. I know everybody was tuned into it. Michael Jordan and the Bulls. You was in the league already at that time. You had to go up against Mike. Give me, let's talk about that. Give me an experience or two.
For me, he's the greatest player to ever play the game. And he was my hero as a kid. Got a chance to play against him. 96, 97, I came in the league. That was, around the time
right
that
in the
this
mist.
Right. It was, I think The Last Dance was 97, 98. So
yeah,
my second year in the league. So I got to, you guys remember what it was. We didn't have so much access back then to every single thing on Instagram or YouTube, let alone watching games live. So, MJ was must-see TV. Like, anytime he was on TV, like, it was must-see. And
WGN.
He just had this charisma on top of all the gifts and skills and mentally, how great he is. Playing against him, the one thing that I think that he was unlike any other player I've ever played against is that there was a real fear playing against him. Like people, I've never seen like the league be kind of fearful of a player or have that much reverence for a player. No matter who has come since then, that was a different feeling when you're playing Mike, because you just knew, there was such a seriousness and competitiveness and fire in him. And, there was a fear with how that was going to manifest itself potentially on any given night. So he was, where do you want to start and where do you want to finish with him? He was everything.
I think we take, because of social media, stuff for granted. LeBron is one of our heroes now, and he gives constant access. And you see guys from other sports give constant access, but like you were saying, that wasn't the case back then. You know what I mean? Like, there was no behind the scenes. There was no going in the Bulls locker room. You didn't see the Bulls shoot around. You didn't see MJ off the court. And he is our one hero that we didn't really get to see that from. We got, rest in peace, Kobe started showing that post-career. LeBron has been amazing from the jump. But for us as former players, and Mike being someone we idolize, obviously Mike and Pip and the Bulls, someone we idolize, it's special for us because we kind of always wanted to know, like, what was it like behind the scenes? Because we know what it's really like behind the scenes. So what was it like behind the scenes for them? So I think it's amazing.
That's a great point. I don't know about you guys, but watching the first 2 episodes, didn't it just take you back, like, to being a kid almost?
Yes.
What it felt like to watch him? It's amazing how the pull he had over us. And you're right, like, we didn't get that access. Like, we didn't get, like you said, all that stuff that current players have just grown up providing. They've grown up with phones and cameras and social media. There was none of that, So, to go and watch it is like putting our generation back to our teenage or younger years.
Being a kid,
and getting to see those things that you never got to see. We hear the stories, but to actually see some footage coupled with some stories is incredible.
Rank these 3 players for me, in your opinion: MJ, Kobe, LeBron.
It's tricky. I think MJ's my guy for sure, always. When you talk about LeBron and Kobe, like, I totally understand why people have LeBron where he is, either first or second in many people's eyes. When you look at the whole picture of everything LeBron's done over the course of his career, it's hard to argue with. I think at his best, Kobe was right up there with any of them. I don't know where the knock is, but he when he was flying and playing at his best, he was as good as we've ever seen. So I don't know. I think you'd probably have me saying Jordan, LeBron, Kobe on the total picture, but how do you go wrong? At their best, they're all three of them. At their best, all 3 of them have played the game at a level higher than anyone else in the world. Right?
Right.
Fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something about how this place forms a different kind of person.
On my high school team, we had 5 guys make the NBA.
We had the county rocking.
You mentioned Prince George's County. People know what it's about. It's the mecca of basketball.
There are those who come before us, upon whose shoulders we stand.
Being from this area, you have to have tough skin.
The gym became his sanctuary.
PG County guys provide buckets for America.
Prince George
Packs a lot of power, a lot of character.
It's nothing that you can do to stop that competitive edge.
We're pushing the community and the culture forward. It's just in the water.
This life was all I ever wanted.
I'm not leaving. Not yet.
I was hoping you'd say that.
We gotta hit the streets, make some money.
people like us must destroy people like him. Buckle up.
Get Showtime free at SHOWTIME.com.